Right now, I'm going to get right to it and run through a common session using ReCycle. I'll be going pretty quickly, but that's simply to show you the basic workflow of a ReCycle. Everything you will see here will be shown again in detail. Okay, so with ReCycle open, let's load a sample and hit play from the playback controls bar at the top. I'm using drumshiphop.aif in the example file folder. I'm going to raise the sensitivity to have ReCycle find the slices or beats in the song. There, it looks like all of the beats in this sample were detected nicely. Let's use the left and right locators at the bottom here to set the beginning and end of the loop. Sounds good now. I know that my sample is exactly 2 bars long. How do I know this? Let's count the beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So I'll let ReCycle know this here before moving on to effects or changing the sample's tempo or pitch. I'll also need to enable preview mode before I can hear effects in real time. See how these are grayed out when this is turned off? The nice thing about ReCycle is that I can always hear my sample looping while I work. Hearing the changes you make to the sample instantly is great when you're looking for a particular sound. I'm going to slow down this sample and raise its pitch. Now I'll add some effects. Let's give the sample more bass using the EQ effects rack. Sounds pretty good so far. Let's use a preset on the transient shaper bar to give every beat a bit more impact. I could slow this down further, speed it up, or combine effects to completely change its sound. But I like how this sounds as is, so I'll save it now. I'll give it a name. I notice that it's now saved with an RX2 extension. Next time I want to work with this sample, I can start tweaking it right away, since all of the slices and effect settings are stored with the audio non-destructively. This means that I can go back later and reduce or disable effects, or return the sample back to its original tempo at any time, all while preserving the quality of the original sample. This Rex file can now be imported directly into Dr. Rex in Reason, or a sequencer program like Cubase. In fact, this is the only way you can actually make Rex files, in ReCycle. Now that you've seen the basic workflow of ReCycle, let's go back to the preferences and then make our way through every feature individually.